Okay, so I've started a Grafana Enterprise instance locally in Docker. Let's have a look at the version. Okay, I believe that's the latest version. At least it was when I got the pulled the Docker image. Okay, that's fine. I've also installed the Zabbix plugin. Okay, it's installed, it's enabled, and I've deployed a Zabbix instance to DigitalOcean, and after that I added a data source. I added that instance as a data source. So there you go. That's the endpoint. I use the front end credentials to authenticate to that endpoint. This is important. You need to tick that, otherwise it's going to complain about HTTPS being used here, but for some reason Grafana insists on HTTPS and not HTTP. And then same, you need to use the same credentials here, same as above. That's the credentials to your Zabbix front end. And then once you've done that, you can click save and test, and you should have a new data source. Then you need to add a dashboard connected to that Zabbix data source. And I've already done that, so let's have a look. If I go to dashboards, yeah, I added this one. And okay, it's loading, it's a bit slow for some reason. But I'm also monitoring the CPU usage on my instance, and you see that it's not even 5% at the moment. Okay, it's grand. It doesn't need a lot of resources, but we're going to change that. So I'm going to pick any widget on this, explore, and here, so there's no data at the moment because the metrics are wrong, but I'm going to select Zabbix server here, let's say, and this, okay? And we see some metrics at the bottom, okay? At the moment, the only item is CPU utilization, so that's what appears here. And you see that so far, so good. Oh, it went up to 10%. That was only temporary. But now we're gonna submit malicious regular expression here, and let's see how that affects the CPU usage. Okay, so I've got the malicious request, a malicious regular expression here. I'm gonna submit it. Okay, and we see that it's loading at the moment, and let's see the CPU usage has spiked. Okay, to 100%. And it's not coming down. It's not coming down because the backend is busy trying to match whatever quantities the Zabbix data source provides against this malicious regular expression, and that takes a long time. So it's never gonna go back to zero. And yeah, it's spiking to 200% now. Okay, so that's it. Here I'm using the admin access to submit this query, but as explained on the programs page on integrity, the Grafana's bug bounty program page, even viewers can actually submit those queries. Okay. So even low privilege users could send such a malicious regex based query in order to force the Grafana instance to use all of the CPU. Okay. Okay, so the only way to make that stop is to stop and restart the container. I'm going to do that. So docker stop. Okay, and I'm gonna restart it. And if I ask for the stats we're back to something reasonable now. Okay, so that's exploitation. Now, remediation. Under the hood, the Zabbix plugin relies on this dependency, and that's prone to, well, you can submit malicious or pathological regular expressions. And the package actually, that package actually allows you to specify a timeout, but the Zabbix plugin doesn't take advantage of this functionality. So here I've copied the problematic function from that plugin, as indicated by this comment, and I am specifying a timeout, okay, which I can pass at the command line just for testing. Okay, and that changes everything. Specifying a timeout allows you to get out of this long computation if the user has specified a pathological regular expression. So let's have a look. I'm gonna run. So what I'm trying to do is match this using this pathological regular expression, and you'll see that it takes a long time to terminate. I'm not even gonna wait for it to terminate because it could take like up to several minutes. So I'm just gonna stop that, and if I specify a timeout, you see that it stops after 1 second. Okay, there we go. So that's what Grafana Labs should implement in the Zabbix plugin. Okay, even if they receive a pathological regexp, there would be a timeout, and they could say, you know, don't use such a pathological regular expression in the front end or something. That's it.